So today is the official grand opening, and we count ourselves lucky, very lucky. The Chinese symbol for luck has three parts to it: heaven, earth, and mankind. And that reflects the old Chinese philosophical distinction between different kinds of luck. There's the luck that just comes whether you have anything to do with it or not. And then there's the luck that you make yourself, either individually or collectively. And you'll never guess which kind of luck I think we have here today. We've got cake inside. We have music, graciously provided by the Grants Pass High School String Quartet. We have good fellowship. We have State Representative Ron Maurer. And of course we have that great institution behind us that does such yeoman work at preserving the Republic and keeping the barbarians at bay. A year and a half ago, it seemed to me that the barbarians were indeed flooding through the gates and through the community. To my gratification, it seemed that a lot of people saw it that way too and resolved to take action. And you'll note that I say take action rather than action was taken. Action was taken is the passive voice, which suggests that some unseen third-party actor did what needed to be done when, in fact, we did it. We took action. One of the beauties of the active voice is that it goes back to our roots. The document that begins "We the People" doesn't say "We the people had a union bestowed upon us." It says "We the people acted to make that union." So this is the kind of luck we've made for ourselves today. The barbarism is still out there, wandering around outside the walls, so we have to keep working at keeping them out. And I know all of you will continue to work to keep them out, to keep them at bay with your wallets or your time. As Churchill said, this is not the end. It's not even the beginning of the end. It's rather the end of the beginning.
Yeah, wow.
It's customary on occasions like this of collective celebration to acknowledge those individuals who have made a difference. And in our case, we're talking not only about adults, but also children who demanded, as kids sometimes inconveniently do, that the grown-ups follow through with doing the right thing. Such an attempt here and now to list all the heroes of this story would be futile because there are just too darn many of them. Likewise, the full story of the hows and whys of getting here cannot be done justice on this great day. So instead, right now, I want to just offer up an apology, or rather a string of apologies. The wise people, the smart people, the people of experience tried to offer us sage advice. They tried to instill in us the received wisdom about how the world really works or doesn't work. We didn't listen. I'm sorry. Libraries are dead. They're relics, they're throwbacks, and at best, outmoded luxuries we can ill afford. Some people just don't listen. We're sorry. Libraries just for government, and if government can't do it, then it's not going to be done. Some people don't listen. I'm sorry. You can't have a public-private partnership. Some people don't listen. I'm sorry. Groups of volunteers don't work. They just talk. Ego, boredom. The gradual appreciation of the magnitude of the task will daunt and defeat even the most motivated of starry-eyed idealists. Some people don't listen. Times are hard. People are cheap, and if they can't operate a public library with taxes, why would they voluntarily open their purses and spend their time on this? Some people just don't listen to what the smart people are saying. I'm sorry. They said, those wise and experienced know-it-alls, there are lots of well-established, well-known nonprofits that have taken years to build themselves up to where they are today, and they're having a hard time now. What in the world makes you think that you can start from scratch and raise the money that you need to raise to accomplish this? Again, people just don't pay attention the way they're supposed to. You're well-meaning, but you're nuts. Yet, some of these sillies just march blindly towards the abyss. Such naivete. I'm so sorry. And some wise heads thoughtfully offered to us the broad moral historical picture, suggesting that citizenship is dead, that having benefited so well and so long from institutions created by our forefathers and foremothers, we have come to take everything for granted and therefore have lost by disuse the civic virtues needed to create and maintain these institutions. In other words, Americans have become flabby, lazy, self-centered. Well, we have to apologize because some people just didn't get the word. I'm so sorry. But I'll tell you what I am. I am grateful and humbled and proud that we live in a community of such bad listeners. We have dignitaries. Apart from Mr. Maurer, our state representative, we have some people who will be saying a few words. I'd like to begin with our first instigator of this, city editor of the Grants Pass Daily Courier, Kevin Wittison, wrote an editorial in July of 2007 that served as a stirring call to action, prompting the original meeting that led to the formation of Josephine Community Library. So please welcome Kevin Wittison.